This is Unit 10, Lesson 5, Video 1. We are going to be solving rational equations, and then we'll talk about why certain numbers can't be solutions. Okay, so we're going to do this in two videos. This first video, we're going to look at ones where we can just cross multiply. So I know I can cross multiply if it's just one fraction equals one fraction. Okay, so we solve this just like we would with proportions. And what I do need to remember is that this will have parentheses around it. If there's a plus or a minus, there's the invisible parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 times x plus 4 equals x times 1, which is just x. I need to distribute my 2x, or my 2. So 2x plus 8 equals x. And then I'm solving. So subtract 2x from both sides. That's 8 equals negative 1x. Divide by negative 1. X equals negative 8. Okay? And you can always plug it back in to check. So let's look at this one. If you can factor, I would do that first. And so you might notice, okay, we have difference of squares. That's x squared minus 4. They're both perfect squares, so I know that this actually is x plus 4. Oh, no, sorry. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 4 is 2. So x plus 2, x minus 2. I'm crossing this off. Okay, so I can cross multiply. So I also am going to put parentheses around these. So that's negative 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. And then I have x minus 2 times x minus 4. Okay, well, when you have a common factor on both sides of the equal sign, like this x minus 2 and x minus 2, those are going to cancel because I could just divide out by those. So then I have negative 2x minus 4 equals just x minus 4. Okay, I'm going to subtract x. So I get negative 3x minus 4 equals negative 4. I'm going to add 4. So negative 3x equals 0. So I actually get x equals 0. And we can plug that back in to check. Okay, so this question here, what number should be excluded from the domain? So we talked a little bit about this first when we were first simplifying these. Remember, you cannot divide by 0. So in this case, I have to say, okay, x, I have to put a little disclaimer. Okay, x cannot equal, okay, so remember, I can't have denominators that are 0. So x cannot equal 0 here, or negative 4 here, because that would give me a 0 for this one. Since my answer was not 0 or negative 4, this answer is fine. Okay, here, x cannot equal positive 2, because that would give me a 0. Either one of these, if either one of these factors were 0, then the whole denominator would be 0. So x can also not equal negative 2 or 2 again. Since I got 0 and not 2 or negative 2, this answer is acceptable. Okay, let's do Unit 10, Assignment 6.